Good morning, my soul sisters and soul brothers too. I didn't forget you this time. Right now, our physical therapist is outside with Moose testing his strength, and I took a little clip for you. And I have just scrunched my hair, and today's video is going to be all about some family visits. I'm going to show you what we did last weekend, all about the christening, and all about how Moose is progressing and we're getting our mojo back.
We ask you to make their parents and their godparents shining examples of faith for these children. We pray to the Lord.
Lord, hear our prayer.
And we ask you to keep their families always in your love. This we pray.
Lord, hear our prayer.
I haven't had makeup on too much this week, and every day when the nurse comes or when our Norman, our darling physical therapist comes, they see me with masks, no makeup, hair up with a clip in the back, very gray looking. And he happened to come when I was just finishing up my makeup here at this table, and he looked at me and he said, "Wow, isn't it amazing what makeup?" I've said this over and over again, ladies, but it's finally taken me quite a while to learn how to do this somewhat right. Every time I kind of make a boo-boo here and there, but such a difference from not treating yourself, making yourself feel good, and putting makeup on. I have to tell you that the past couple of days, I wasn't feeling great. And, as you know, it's been very stressful for me worrying about Moosie. And we did have a doctor appointment the day before yesterday. And as a matter of fact, today is the last intravenous feeding that goes 24 hours. And in the morning, tomorrow, the nurse will actually remove the port and the last IV. And then we will have blood drawn again. Now, the sepsis, the doctor wants to see us in about 3 weeks. He will do another blood draw then. And he says the sepsis takes a while to get out of your system, and we have to keep our eyes on how Moosie does now that the antibiotics are over with. And also I do feed him some, is it called Activia or Activa? It's probiotics with billions of little tiny probiotics in it. I feed him some of that yogurt in the morning and then a drink in the afternoon, and that helps fight the bad bacteria in your gut. And I have started taking it again myself. I might even invest in some of those probiotic pills. But a couple of days ago, actually, it really hit sort of yesterday morning. I wasn't feeling great, and I realized that a UTI was coming on with me. Can you believe it? What a coincidence. And all that I've learned about catching these UTIs soon just scared the heck out of me, and I hightailed it off to the clinic. Couldn't get an appointment with the doctor, but I went to the emergency clinic, and sure enough, did the urinalysis, and I have it. And my blood pressure was up a little bit because I've really been stressed. I'm trying to stay calmer and look forward to everything going well. I know our lives will be a little different and might not be what we thought it would be, but But you gotta stay positive, ladies, no matter what. And gents, don't forget you bros. So I think that's a little bit for now. I think Norman might be getting Moose to walk a little bit out there, so I'm gonna go out and see what they're doing.
Good.
11, 12,
13,
14,
14, 15. There you go. You're killing it.
17.
We're also going to get back into some fashion and makeup in this video. I just received in the mail this wonderful lounge suit, and I loved it so much. I thought I was ordering it in a French blue, but I got a black instead. And I love it, and I love it so much that I am ordering the French blue. Now let me stand back and show you all this, and I'll give you all the details. You know, with being home so much and with fall and winter coming, it's time to start getting some cozies. You know, I think I'm going to be wearing all these fancy things, but you aren't. And I love this. It's a kind of a waffle knit, and it's lightweight. Let me show you this. Can you see? It's nice and loose, which is the way I love it. It's Henley style with these beautiful sort of a tortoiseshell buttons up the front. Now I do have my shoulder pads in. You know, that's one of my never, never, never look your age. This helps with that rounded slouchy look. Look how long this is. This covers the front, and in the back, it's quite a bit longer, covers the butt. And if I can get all the way back, the pants are not too wide, but wide enough so that they're not hugging your leg. Actually, I like these better rather than the yoga pants. So you can see I also have my black patent leather Crocs on. Love my Crocs. My daughter gave me these too. So this is fabulous. And as soon as the French blue one comes, I will show you. Fabulous for autumn and the winter, and it was only $32.99 on Amazon. And I think I'm going to give you, I will write underneath. This is, the brand is Quentine, and let's see, I love their motto, enjoy your life. Don't you just love it? Now I did get an XXL, mainly because I like everything big, and the shirt is perfect for me. And I noticed that the pants might be on the small side, but not with the XXL. They fit me perfectly. They have pockets, nice deep pockets, and it's kind of a waffle knit, and I believe it might be polyester or polyester and cotton. And I don't know whether you can see up close the knit. Oops, there's my shoulder pad showing again. Anyway, I love it with the gold jewelry, my grandmother's watch. And you're gonna love the French blue too. They had it in kind of a khaki. They had it in a beautiful rose pink. And I couldn't decide, navy blue. I might get 2 or 3 of these, $32.99, and it came in one day, Amazon Prime. So I will write underneath everything that you need to know if you want to order it. But it's perfect for lounging around and even shopping, throwing maybe a little sweater over it. Love it. I want you to see how long my hair is getting. I can't believe it. I've just come out of the shower and I've washed the hair and I've scrunched. I've used that scrunchy curly stuff, and I do think that the scrunch gel does help much better than what I was using before. So let me go see if I can get some more clips of Moose outside.
2, good, don't let go, because I'll fly off this mountain here. 3, oh, 5, 6, 7, come on, 8, 9, oh my gosh, you're turning it up, huh? 10, whew. How about this arm?
I had to run out to pick up our daughter Margie. She's a school nurse and she was stranded. Her son had taken her car. So I did a little food shopping while I was out, and Norman, the physical trainer, was here with Moose, so I was able to leave. Anyway, I had a nice little hour with my daughter Margie, and then I came home and popped my head up in my scarf. I think I've shown you how to do this particular one. I realized I had to touch up my makeup somewhat, so I had forgotten to fill in my eyebrows. I put a little bit more rouge. We still call it rouge. It's really blush. Boy, that really dates me, doesn't it? And I had noticed that I hadn't redone my nails, so I still have one more nail to do. So I like the black with the black. Someone said I have the courage to wear loud nail polish and lipstick, but kind of lifts the spirit a little bit, and it's so fun to experiment. Most of my nail polishes are reasonable. I get them at CVS, and gee, I think I only paid 99 cents for the last couple of these, and they're all perfectly fine. But today, it's black to match my outfit. So let me finish this up while I finish telling you a little bit about some of the pictures that I put on in the beginning of the video. Oops, I'm gonna need my glasses for this, I think. On last Saturday morning, the day of the baptism, we also had a niece of mine, my youngest brother's daughter, who is a twin, got married back in New Jersey at a mass in their local parish in their town. And the church happened to stream the 11 o'clock mass. So we were able to watch the whole wedding ceremony with them coming in, the whole mass. I saw my 82-year-old brother doing a reading on the altar, which was very emotional to me, and my 75-year-old brother, who was the father of the bride, walking his daughter, only daughter, he has 3 sons, walking his daughter down the aisle. And from there, we left and went to the christening. So I put some of the pictures of the marriage on, and then a couple of pictures from the christening, which was just so wonderful. And Moose had a wonderful, wonderful time seeing the baby. We saw lots of our kids and several of the grandkids and great-grandkids. And I had fun after the baptism running around on the altar with my little great-granddaughter, Kelly. I also put a picture of Kelly in a pumpkin patch, so you'll see a few family pictures, a beautiful picture of our 3 daughters, and it was such a great day. And this weekend, of course, the Dodgers are still playing, and they're going to be up against the Giants on Saturday night, I believe. Is it Saturday night? No, it's tomorrow night. So Matthew, our son Matthew and Cindy are coming up with some Italian sandwiches and going to watch the game with Moose. And then Saturday, we have another son coming to spend the afternoon, maybe a full day with his 3 kids and his wife. So we're gonna have another nice weekend. So I think that might do it with news of the week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can say, but let me finish up this last. As you can see, I'm doing my last thumb here. This black is going on so nicely. You know, I've never worn black polish before, but I've seen it a lot on our daughters. Colleen wears black polish a lot. So that's it. It didn't do too badly. Looks pretty good. What do you think of the black polish? It's okay if I keep changing it with the outfits. I hope when my new French blue Henley lounge outfit arrives that I can find a nice blue that will match. So I think I told you enough about this. The only thing I forgot to do was to look on the tag on the inside to see whether it was a polyester rayon or a possible cotton mix. But when you go on Amazon, if you want to order one of these, they have several other darker colors too, which are beautiful. So if you go on Amazon to look at some of these, look at all the different colors. I didn't mention them all. I also put a recipe on. It's a kind of a full, upbeat video today. I put a recipe on that I cooked 2 nights ago. Bill loves it. And it's my mother's recipe for her chicken pot pie. And it turned out great. I forgot to take a picture before we cut into it, and it smelled so good. Moose was very anxious to eat it. So I only got a picture of half the pie that was left. So you'll find that near the end too. Now, I like to load up my chicken pot pies with lots of celery and onions. I also put mushrooms in. The onions will go into the sauteed pan with the onions and the celery in a little while. You don't have to use the carrots if you just want to use the peas, but I buy these wonderful Pillsbury pie crusts. They're pre-made, they're nice and large, round, and in each package are 2 crusts. I put the peas and the carrots in. Now, these were frozen, solid frozen, so I'm just going to leave them in the pan. Just took the cut up chicken, which I had cooked in the freezer, put it in, chopped it up, put it in. Then I'm going to put the lid on. I'm just going to let that all sit there for a while. Look at all the recipe boxes that I have that were my mother's. And this was the day when everything was cooked by hand. And I have great recipes in here. Oh, wonderful ones. And I have made a lot of them. These are the secret ones. Some of them are from old magazines in the 40s and 50s. Good stuff if we ever want to make all this. This one, the sausage and bacon jelly roll, we usually have for morning brunches, family brunches. We make that a lot. Those are the souffles. This is where the chicken pot pie recipe comes from. I have to show you this. It's preserved in a plastic bag. This was one of my first cookbooks that someone gave me, a pocket cookbook, because when we were first married, we really didn't know how to do too much. But I use this cookbook to the point where it's in shreds, and I've preserved it. It's a 1950s edition of good old-fashioned cooking anything. Up here are some other really old ones. This is one that I've used for many things. It's missing its front and back cover, but that's where I have my fondue recipes, and this one was also used for homemade donuts and also lots of things. I have cleared a lot of my cookbooks out, given to the kids and the grandkids, but these were the old goodies, and the best recipes are in here from my mom. Now for the chicken pot pie sauce. First of all, you might want to put seasoning into your mixture of the chicken and the veggies. You can use Italian seasoning, basil. I like that Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. Just put in what you feel you like to taste. And so far as the ingredients go, we have 2 pie crusts in here. Usually about half a cup of flour, about a cup of milk, and maybe half a cup to 1 cup of chicken broth. If it's not too full of veggies, I might use a little less because it might overflow. Now we're going to mix the sauce. This is approximately a cup of milk. Now you could use water. This will be a 2 crust chicken pot pie. So I'm going to pour the mixture now into this blue crust with your finger, but this is probably the best way to seal it. Well, I forgot to take a picture before we dug into it, but it was absolutely scrumptious. This time, I will use A1 sauce with it. I particularly like the A1 sauce. Once again, I thank you for your prayers and your comments. Moosie and I just appreciate everything, all your love and your concern. And I'm so glad that a lot of you are inspired to age successfully and gracefully with us. Sometimes there's some bumps along the road, but you know what? You have to learn to accept them. Life is about not only gratitude, but acceptance as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Maybe I'll do a midweek coming up if our week doesn't go too badly. Love you all. God bless us all. Bye for now.